An intermittent fasting sample day would look like the following. If you've never fasted before, you can start off with a beginner intermittent fasting plan whereby you fit all of your calories within a 10-hour window. So if you can eat from 8 a.m. in the morning till 6 p.m. in the evening and fast the rest of the time, which includes the time you spend sleeping. If you want to take it one step further, you can fit all of your calories within a 6-hour window. So then, for example, you would eat from 12 noon till 6 p.m. and then you fast the rest of the time. And if you want to take it another step further, you can fit in all of your calories within a 4-hour window and fast for 20 hours out of the 24 of the day. So for example, you could eat from 2 p.m. till 6 p.m. or from 4 p.m. till 8 p.m. every day. Now, it's important to note that during the fasting period, you can still have certain things. You can have bulletproof coffee or the butter coffee where you mix in unsalted butter with your coffee and maybe sprinkle some cinnamon on top. Or you can have coffee with half and half and some calorie-free sweeteners such as stevia or monk fruit extract. Or you can even have caffeine-free hot chocolate, which is what I personally have every morning. And I'll link in the description box below the brand that I use. It's Swiss Miss. And it's the reduced calorie one. It's got 40 calories per pack, and they say that their brand is 99.99% caffeine free. Another thing you can still have during your fasting period would be a bowl of, or multiple bowls of bone broth. Now, during the feeding period where you're fitting in all your calories, what could you possibly eat? You can have whole eggs with bacon or avocado on the side. You can have a couple of ground beef burger patties. And I will link to a video that I made about how important it is to eat red meat and why you should not believe the misinformation out there demonizing our most ancient food source, which is red meat. You can pair your burgers with a garden salad on the side and a low sugar dressing of your choice. Ideally, you may want to do blue cheese dressing because it's really low in carbohydrates and sugars, or you want to do balsamic vinaigrette or lemon oil would be ideal. Or even you can do steamed vegetables like steamed broccoli or steamed asparagus topped with melted butter. After that meal, you can have some low carb dessert such as dark chocolate or the ketogenic friendly Lily's brand. I will link in the description box below just some ideas of the Lily's stevia sweetened chocolates. Those are chocolates where they use stevia instead of sugar, and so that keeps you on a low carb diet. You can even have keto coconut chocolate cups. I personally tried the one that I'm gonna link in the description box below, and I thought it was so good, so you can even try that. Or you can make your own at home. There's plenty of those recipes. You can just Google keto coconut chocolate cups, and the recipes are pretty straightforward and easy to make. Now, before you want to end your feeding period, make sure you have a final satisfying meal, because that's going to hold you up until the next day when you will break your fast. And so for that meal, you can have a rotisserie chicken or grilled salmon with some non-starchy vegetables, or you can have some pulled pork, or even a ribeye steak. And the reason you've noticed that all the foods that I've listed in that feeding period were very low carb is because it's really important to keep your blood glucose levels, your blood sugar levels stable during the fasting period, so that you're not stressing your body and your adrenal glands too much. And while it might be possible for some people to drop body fat by only implementing intermittent fasting without also cleaning up their diet, most of the time I find that people do best when they pair the two. When you're doing intermittent fasting plus a very low carbohydrate or ketogenic diet. It's also really important to stay hydrated and have enough electrolytes coming in during your fast. That's gonna prevent you from feeling tired and fatigued and lethargic during your fasting periods. This is why bone broth is a great option, because it gives you the fluids and it gives you the salt and the electrolytes that you need to keep yourself feeling energized and to keep that mental clarity going. Intermittent fasting is one of the strongest tools that we have at our disposal to help us drop body fat as easily and effectively as possible. And the reason it does that is because it lowers our insulin levels, which is the hormone known as the fat storage hormone, and it helps us burn more body fat. Just remember, it works works best when you couple intermittent fasting along with a ketogenic, very low carb approach. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Dr. Sarah Zaldivar, and if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Also, subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell button so you're alerted every time I post a similar video. Also, feel free to share this video with your friends and family if you found the content valuable, and drop me a comment below and let me know, have you ever tried intermittent fasting? Are you currently doing a ketogenic diet? And if you have any questions, I'm here to help, and I love connecting with you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next one.